Good day, everyone. Ali's here from Safi Financial Group. Today is March 1st, 2023. Here is S&P chart daily, and we had a very choppy day. If you go to intraday action, we see like a market just open up here, went all the way up to here to 39.88, rejected, just double test this SMA 50 daily chart, and then coming back down. So right now, as you see here, lots of moving averages are converging here. It's very small area, narrow consolidation. It's kind of like a kind of the flag that is sloping down. It's not ideal bearish scenario. Sometimes we're just calling this as ending diagonal and probably break out to the upside. Volume was pretty good. I should say 98 million for SPY, which is S&P 500 ETF, and yesterday was 96. On Friday it was on Monday it was 80 million. On Friday it was 108. So as you see here, volume is pretty tight, and something pretty close to 100 million, which is kind of like a benchmark for SPY. If it goes above 100 million, we call it as a good volume. And this is absolutely institutional level, so you see lots of bears and bulls just fighting with each other. Any breakout to any of this pivotal point, that's going to be a massive move to the either way. I think even if we get some kind of like a bullish rally, it's not going to be a lot, probably just double test 4,000 area, which kind of market is getting used to sit below 4,000 area, which is kind of like a bearish action. So if you see some more consolidations here, and I'm not surprised to see market is going down. As you know, March is going to be volatile month, and we are just getting started today, and we can see market is getting down to 38 to 38.50 and also 35 to 3600. That's going to be the case. The first bottom would be this pivotal point, which is coming along with 3766 to 3800. So that's going to be the area that we should see. And if you go to indicator wise, we are just oversold in a stochastic. RSI is getting back to kind of pretty close to the last pivotal point. So again, if you see market is having a bounce tomorrow or probably on Friday, so you shouldn't be surprised. Moving on to hourly chart. Here is the hourly chart to see the intraday action. So as you see here, it's pretty choppy and sloppy, so we can just remove some of these lines just because it's not working anymore. And this demand area has been engulfed, this demand area has been engulfed, so market is getting back to this area. So if it close below this area, which is 39.45, then we should see market is getting ready for another spike down to 3900, low 3900, which is coming to this pivotal point. If we get above this, somehow the rally could be to 4045. Still, we are not there yet. So you see all the moving averages are sloping down. So market is having like a bearish momentum. There is no surprise for us to see a bounce. If you see a bounce, if you see some kind of like a stop hunting getting all the way to this area, you shouldn't be surprised. That's going to be another selling opportunity. Moving on to Nasdaq. So here is Nasdaq. Let me go to daily chart. This is weekly. Here's the daily chart for Nasdaq. The same kind of like a price action with S&P 500 as you see here. Market just forming ending diagonal wedge. We have a support from like SMA 50 just down there, SMA 200, SMA 150, SMA 100. 20 is sloping down, so it's kind of like a mixed price action. This is a base price action. Regardless of the moving averages, which to be honest, I don't really care about the moving averages. I'm just looking for the price action. So we are at this pivotal point, and this is the breakout level. So market is just consolidating above this point. So if we get a bounce and then coming down, so this level still would be my first priority to nail the bottom. So if we get there, I should say we are pretty close to the bottom of the market in 2023, or even we can just go down more, just to stretch down to just stop hunt all people here, just putting their stop here to this area, to 10,000, low 10,000, 10,200, 10,500. Then we should see reversal is coming back up. So again, months of March, sit tight, stay tuned, wait for the bottom, wait for the sharp sell-off, and we will get to that one when it's the time. So we just bought some stocks, and I just posted some of the interesting names in my channel. So if you just follow that, for example, Domino Pizza DPZ was another one, or there was another one like Alibaba. We just got into Alibaba again, $80, just because I put like analysis for Alibaba here. You can see the analysis. 80 level is kind of like a weekly reverse head and shoulder area. So just make sure that watch that video as well. So here is the hourly chart for the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is getting back to this institutional level, or kind of like a breakout level, as I said, the demand area. And we had a very, very nice double top formation. However, it doesn't go through above this. So for bulls, we need to clean out these pivotal point. For bears, we need to consolidate here to get down. I kind of incline to the second option, but if we get a bounce, I'm not going to be surprised. We had a short position here. We touched the first target here, 11,950. The second target was 11,900, and it was going all the way down to 11,903. So pretty close to the second target. Market just bouncing back up. However, any bounce could be another selling opportunity. This is a nice lower low, lower high, lower low, and possibly we are seeing another lower high, then getting ready for another downside move. Moving on to the Dow Jones. So here's the Dow Jones daily chart. Dow Jones was a positive index today. Interesting. So Dow Jones is getting back to this pivotal point. Lots of energy stocks, lots of mining stocks, financials were great today. So that's why Dow Jones is getting better. However, this is just a bounce. I think market in Dow Jones can have like a rally to 33,000, 233,250, and that's going to be the end. And possibly we are getting back to the sell-off. Possible scenario would be 31,000. So that's going to be the area that I'm looking for in second half of the March. Not tomorrow, not Friday, but second half of the March. Possibly we're seeing here or somewhere around here. So we will see which one is coming first and how market is going to hold. This one is coming first, but market, we should see if holds this area or if it wants to go down more to a 30,000 area. So we'll see how it goes. No prediction, no forecast, but this is the level that we want to jump on both. For the hourly chart, we had a nice uptick. We just engulf this area. So this is kind of like a bullish development. And I think Dow Jones is getting ready for another upside move to 33,000. So another probably 150 for the after hours futures. But I'm not sure if it gets above this pivotal point. Very, very important, 33,200 to 33,300. So that's going to be interesting level for Dow Jones. Okay, moving on to different sectors, different charts. Yield. Here is the 2 years bond yield. We had positive day for the yield, kind of engulfing this area. This is a very nice. If we break above this, the back test would be another buying opportunity. And this tells Federal Reserve, hey Fed, what are you doing? You're very behind the curve. You need to still increase the rate hike for another, I don't know, 1%, 75%, or something like that. You need to be more than 5% now, but you are below me. So this is a warning sign for precious metals, for the stock market. But again, it can have a pullback, stock can have rally, then going up, stock can have like a crash or sell off. TLT, just a downtick today. So TLT, Had a nice positive day yesterday. I thought that this is gonna be more positive to fill out this gap, but today we just came down. This is a bearish consolidation, guys. So if we see some kind of drop, sharp drop here, so you shouldn't be surprised. A 94 to 96, that's gonna be an accumulation level. I have this here somewhere around here, and I'm gonna buy more if it gets there. So stay tuned. Gold had a positive day. Gold, it was kind of like going with our analysis. Yesterday, I told you, or 2, 3 days before, 1808, that's going to be a bounce. But I think gold is getting ready for another sell-off. So if that sell-off is happening by end of this week, we should see some kind of like a second half of the March gold somewhere around here. So that's going to be great buying opportunity. Still, I'm away of this, but I will get back to this. I had a sell position on gold, and right now, just slightly in the money right now. US crude. Crude had a second positive day after yesterday. This consolidation seems like working properly. So crude is getting close. So it's kind of like a tempting, huh? Crude is getting close to fail this head and shoulder. If it fails, crude is going to go to 100 level right away. So let's just put a mark here. So the first target is going to be here. The second target is going to be here. And the third target is going to be here. So, or kind of like a filling up this gap. That's interesting, 102. So if we close above this pivotal point, which is $80, 81, let's say, to be a safe, just $4 more, crude is getting ready for spike to the here as well. So we'll see how it goes. VIX had a kind of like a inverted hammer today. That's a kind of like a reversal. It has a pop just early in the morning, but sold out sharply, sitting still above $20. So VIX is ready. VIX is ready, just needs to have time. Again, if you see a consolidation base for another rally to the upside, so that's going to be the level. The first target is going to be here, somewhere around here, 25. The second target is going to be here on this one, 26. The third one is going to be this box here, somewhere around 30 to $31. Dollar had a weak day today, so dollar is coming down, so that's why you see copper had a nice surge to the upside. Gold had a surge to the upside. Silver had a surge to the upside due to dollar pullback. So dollar is just due for pullback, and don't get me wrong, can go down to 103. So if it gets there, that's going to be great buying opportunity. So this is a B wave that dollar is making right now. And if you see a B wave is coming down, the C is going to go all the way up to here. The first target is going to be 106, 107. The first target is going to be 109 to 110. Apple had a nice downtick today. I told you Apple is weak. Two upper shadows fill out this gap. Coming down, Apple is getting ready to form bearish momentum to 135 to 137. Keep an eye on that. Amazon. As I said, this is not strong, so Amazon is getting ready to engulf this wide range bar, this consolidation breakout to the upside. If it gets below, let's say, this level, which is $90, then Amazon is getting ready to spike down to 78, 70, and 63. So we'll see how it goes with Amazon. Meta had a nice downtick today, so Meta is getting ready for sell-off. So this is kind of like a H pattern. If we see a follow through tomorrow below 170, so it's getting ready for spike down to here to this area. 147, 160 is going to be Meta. Microsoft coming down sharply today. And Microsoft, look at that. So even after hours, Microsoft just gained a bit, but again, possibly tomorrow we will have a kind of like a consolidation choppy, but Microsoft is getting ready for 232 to 236. That's going to be the first level for this trend. If it clean out this pivotal point, 190 to 200, that's going to be the level for Microsoft. Google had a positive day. It was very, very weak. So I believe Google is just getting ready for another sharp sell-off to the downside, something like this. It's going to be 3 drive here. So Google, we will be buyer here. Not there, not there, not there. We are buyer here as well. So we're just waiting for that one. Netflix coming down sharply. You know my level. My level is here. Netflix is getting ready to come down here. So again, 251, 275. Possibly we will have a bounce, but this bounce is going to be selling opportunity. Tesla finally had a very, very sharp sell-off, and even after hours, it came down more, 195 after hours. So tomorrow you will see Tesla 3% down. Don't be surprised due to the news. I don't know what would be the news, but seems like news came up after hours and Tesla sharply sold off after that. So still, it's going to be in trend line, but this trend line is going to be, this is a high, this is a low, this is a lower high. Are we going to see a lower low? If we clean out this pivotal point, Tesla is getting ready for 147, 166. That's going to be the area for Tesla. SMH, semiconductor words, here is the semiconductor index, nicely consolidating here. If it's going to be ABC pop or this is just the HN rollover to the downside, I believe regardless of ABC pop H type, we are going to see a March low is coming for all stocks and indexes. SMH is not going to be exception. So 27212, that's going to be the area that I'm looking for. Possibly we will see a bounce here, this gap, testing out this testing out this neckline, trend line, but we'll see. Just a bounce and then coming down sharply after that. That's going to be possible scenario. SOXX, the same pattern. So we will see SOXX is coming down. Weaker than SMH. It was kind of like a doji bar, red candle today. Nothing more. TSM, just a small bounce today. But look at that. Any positive day will be sold out. So this is not good for a stock. This is very, very weak pattern. And this pattern is getting ready for another possibly downside to here to this area. I'm just waiting for that one. AMD, another downtick today, 29 cents loss for AMD. This is a nice forming bearish consolidation to the downside. NVDA finally, this is a burst. This is a burst, I think so. So NVIDIA just sold off today. After hours, just a bit, just a gain bit, but right now we are seeing NVIDIA is coming down, possibly to fill out this gap. If it cleans this level, that's gonna be $180 NVIDIA to test. Wide range bar, test this neckline. That's gonna be a good level for possible bounce. We'll see how it goes. Texas Instrument. The next one, 72 cents gain. But this is again another just a bounce for selling opportunity. Nothing more I can add. Lamb Research is the last one. And $490 just a gain, $4.91. And here is just a bearish consolidation to the downside, possibly 444. That's going to be the level. Okay, I think I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. Bye-bye.